Nice.
Safety off. Maybe it's company. Sure we're not alone.
Time's up.
You hear that?
Move, move, move! First mistake.
If you want to carry all that, I feel on my back.
Why don't you just
The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
The Scav Special. Little flecks of blood, give it the personal touch. You should think about getting a trim.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here.
Sounds good.
All right, take a seat. For your hair, I'm thinking highlights. Or we could try a short shave on the sides. Or maybe some braids.
Hey,
What do you want? Easy.
You look like you need a prescription filled. Something to settle your nerves, let you chill.
got any work?
You reconsider getting that mutated fern for me?
I'll walk out right now if you don't make me a real offer.
200. That's all I can pay. I swear.
Actually, I think I have something already.
Well, all right. Here's your payment. This plant's gonna be great to cook with.
Arms, long arms, ammunition!
You there! You need a genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatter.
What's a swatter?
Haha, rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium, and two teams would meet and play a game called baseball. One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats, and the best bats were called swatters. True fact.
Hey, dumbass, that's not how baseball was played.
That right, little Miss Smarty Pants? Well, if you're such an expert, how do you think it was played?
There were balls, strikes, 3 bases, and home runs. You kept score by how many runners made it to home plate.
Oh my god, that sounds boring.
I like my version better. Now, can I interest you in these genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatters?
Let's see what you got.
The genuine articles.
Hey, you were the one that walked that freedom trail, right? That's good.
I found an old
Go.
photograph of you.
Freedom.
I thought you might want it back.
What? Those idiots. Yes, of course. Please. I'd like to see it.
The price would have to be right.
Of course. I'm happy to pay a generous finder's fee. Let's say 400 caps?
I think it's worth a lot more than that.
You're right. But don't push your luck. I'll give you 600 caps for it. But that's as high as I can go.
How did you get involved in something like the Murawski heist?
You wouldn't know it to look at me now. But I grew up a lower. I ran with a rough crowd back then. But unlike some, I made something of myself. I took my share of the Murawski heist, and now I practically run Diamond City. Now, about that photo, do we have a deal?
I'll have to think about it.
Don't be a fool. You're walking away from 600 caps. Cash. Right now.
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Hey.
Well?
Hey.
Hold up. I think we need to talk.
What's on your mind?
This has been nagging at me for a while. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for MedTech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this. I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
Did you make this yourself?
Do I look like the artistic type to you? My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. And the soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
She ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
Why would you say something like that?
I guess I needed to tell someone how I felt about it. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shoulder to lean on. It gave me... well, it gave me the courage I needed to press ahead. To never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems on your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just I want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
This is making me kind of uncomfortable.
Wouldn't have killed you to say something nicer there, but I suppose it isn't your fault. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Taking all that weight off my shoulders makes the journey a little easier, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Piper,
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
my favorite ballpark's become a shantytown. Today's been great.
Interesting you mentioning that, seeing as you're from a vault. Yeah, you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look? Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
Here's your headline. Local woman says no.
Gonna be like that, huh? Smart ass. Fine. We'll do this later, but I want that interview, got me?
Hey!
Getting a bad feeling here. Who's out there?